Welcome back to the Uranium Fever channel. In today's video we're taking a look at 10 different locations where you can find unique display items for your camp, featuring clean versions of everyday items you can find elsewhere, models, instruments and much more. Let's get started. This video is timestamped if this particular item or location you want to see, but kicking things off we're going to be heading to Vault 51. Once home to the Nuclear Winter game mode, this vault was opened for us in the main game with the Fallout Worlds update. Although many of the unique items here can be found on their own elsewhere, the fact that so many pristine junk items can be found in one place makes your scavenging trip much easier. To get into Vault 51 at the top of the map, you'll need to locate this large trailer off to the side. Heading inside and to the back, you will see a button. Pressing this will activate the vault door opening sequence, allowing you to enter the vault and begin exploring. This vault is full of leveled Scorched, but immediately you'll notice clean versions of just about everything. Vases, food, coffee mugs and tins. Make sure to check the lockers too, as you can find more items in these. But the first item I wanted to highlight is this restored desk fan. A nice addition, and heading into the kitchen area you'll also find equally pristine coffee tins, and there's plenty to loot here. Once you reach the second level, check around the bodies, as you can actually find the rare 308 casing. This item can be used in a display case, but be warned it is pretty tiny. In this room you can also head backstage to find a room full of discarded instruments, and you can loot pretty much everything you can find here, but unfortunately only a select number will show in the display case itself. And these are the trumpet, violin string, snare drum and flute. The rest can only be scrapped or stored. Finishing up on the bottom floor, it's time to head into the Overseer's quarters. To do this you'll need to find the correct keycard, or you can just photo mode glitch through. Heading inside you will find an assortment of items on display here. Of particular interest though is a set of robot models. The iBot and Mr. Handy can be found on this desk, and inside the bedroom is the final model, the SentryBot. Also in here, look out for an undamaged Abrexo cleaner and a Wakemaster alarm clock. On the landing there's more clean items to loot as well. There's a globe, teddy bears, gnome and an undamaged American trifold flag. Overall, Vault 51 is probably the best single location to go to for display items or junk in general. There's so much packed in here. Moving on to the second item, we have the Flight Data Recorder. A really unique looking item this one. You'll need to head to Crater and make your way to the back behind the water tower. Just up ahead you'll see a red covered guard tower, and you can use this as a reference as this is on the left side of the screen when you look directly up at this shack straight ahead on the hillside. If you follow this route, you need to prepare some enemy spawns once you've reached the top, but clearing out whatever it is that spawns here and heading inside the building, you can see the flight data recorder on the bed nestled at the back. Up next we have the lantern. So currently there seems to be more than one item called the same thing, but this particular lamp is distinctly different. I don't see this too often in builds, but to find it I recommend checking this spot just up the road from the Rusty Pick and situated on a vehicle below the large billboard. It's not a bad display item there, so it should just be resting on top for you to collect. I'm sure most players know about this next one, but you can claim some Lighthouse Souvenirs from the Landview Lighthouse in the Forest region. This is where Path to Enlightenment will take place, and to find these you just want to head to the bottom of the lighthouse. In some boxes and on a stand you can find multiple souvenirs for you to collect. Up next we have the Metal Bird decoration. Head over to Helvetia and find the Honey House. The front windows are full of displays of lootable junk items sticking out, and checking these you'll actually find the items like the bird decoration and house teapot. Moving on to the next unique item is the Vault-Tec alarm clock. And you can find two at Fort Defiance in the Cranby Bog. I'll show you the route to find both of these. Starting off where you spawn at the front, we'll be searching the ghoul-infested wing on the right side first. I have already cleared it out, but normally this would be full of enemy spawns. Once you've reached this point, you are still going to go up one more level. And then once you've reached this location, look out for a boarded up door with a cracked wall section to the left of it. Go through the destroyed wall section and you'll find this room. Lawn flamingos in the corner and the alarm clock sitting on the ledge. For the second location, starting right back at the beginning, you're going to go right this time. Go straight ahead and up to the second level and across the hall. I just overshot this slightly, but in this corridor it's the first room on the left. The alarm clock is laid out here at the back. Another classic is the jarred Scorched head. This is part of a lootable set found at Morgantown Airport, and to find these jarred Scorched pieces, start from the quarantine side where the collision course takes place. It's not in the building marked quarantine, but it's actually the one next to it here. Once inside, head up the stairs at the front and you will see these parts laid out on different surfaces. There are more though. To find the head jar and some more, go around the corner and loot this fridge. Slightly different one next with the Inert Bomb. This isn't a junk item, rather it's a misc item that can be displayed. You need to locate Boomer outside of the Southern Belle Motel in the Mire, and talking to him will trigger the daily quest Idle Explosives, which will task you with recovering 4 bombs from a random location. At first these will display as quest items in your inventory, but on completion rather than disappear these will actually stay there, as unmarked items you can now display. Another item normally associated with the daily quest is the box of shooting targets. Visually this is a cardboard box perfect for display clutter. To find it, head over to Blackwater Mine where Uranium Fever takes place, and you'll need to check out the large garage building, and sat on a bench at the back is the box of shooting targets waiting for you. Last 2 set of items for today, starting with the robot parts models. Similar to the set we found in Vault 51, this complete set can be found at a single location. Head to the retreat in the mire found here, and scaling the tree houses you're on the lookout for this particular house. It's across a drawbridge along with some cage bulb lights and the lookout for the red door. Head inside and straight ahead of you, 2 of the 3 are on the display case, and the final one is on the bedside table. Now for the final item, hang tight at the retreat, because the food dehydrator is close by. Head across these bridges and into this building. On the right you can find the items sitting there ready for you to take. But for today that's it. I hope you enjoyed this selection of items and locations. I'm sure many long-term players will know some or all of these locations already, but if not, I hope this helped. A final note on unique items: for anyone who's unlocked drinks from the RoboBrain Bivvy Ridge, might find that once they've displayed they have a very unique look. Finishing up though, were there any unique display items I didn't include in today's video which you think should have made the cut? And which item did you like the most? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this particular video, please consider subscribing to help the channel grow. We post a variety of Fallout 76 content, so turning on the bell icon is definitely the best way to stay up to date. With that said though, I'm off. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.